Good evening, Royals fans. This is Coach Rob with your weekend road report. The Victoria Royals played two games on the road this weekend. They played Saturday night in Prince George. They lost by a score of 3-1 to the Prince George Cougars. Here's a quick scoring summary. We won't read out the players' names, but we'll just tell you what team scored. Victoria did open up the scoring at 6:20 of the second period. But the next three goals were by the Prince George Cougars, scoring at 14:09 of the second period, and they also got goals at 15:52, and they got a goal into an empty net by Fisher O'Brien at 19:02, and that game was played in Prince George, in the Prince George Arena, in a capacity crowd of 1,828. Then they also played this afternoon on the Sunday afternoon game at 2 p.m. start, actually, up in Prince George. And the Prince George Cougars opened up the scoring at 14:57 of the first period. Then the Roxy Royals came back to take the lead by goals by Riley Gagnon at 38 seconds of the second period. Then Tanner Scott scored at 5:42 of the second period, but the next three goals were by the Prince George Cougars, with goals in the second period at the 13-minute mark. Then in the third period, Craig Armstrong scored at 5:45. Then an empty net goal by Craig Armstrong again at 19:40 of the third period. And the attendance in this game in Prince George for the afternoon game was 1,624. And the referees in this game was Taylor Bozinski, Kyle Kowalski, and Scott Fumer. Blair Scott was the other linesman this afternoon. And unfortunately, the Victoria Royals are now on a one win, 5 losses, and an OT or shootout loss. And apparently, I've been told that it's the worst start in the history of any WHL team. So they're playing in Victoria again on Friday and Saturday in Victoria at the Save-On-Foods Memorial Center against the same Prince George Cougars. So hopefully we'll have better results, and I'll have a more in-depth wrap-up after both games. This is Coach Rob, and it's, what day is it? It's Sunday the 17th of October 2021. That's it for now. See you in the next video.